Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Football vs Maths. In this episode we'll be looking at the Dutch Eredivisie, and this is episode 34, and a lot of cool stuff to tell you here, so let's get going. Alright guys, welcome back. As I said, this episode is about the Dutch Eredivisie. This is episode number 34 already, and a lot of exciting stuff in this episode because a lot of changes that we're going to be making in the next couple of weeks. We're going to be offering a lot more and in different ways as well, so hopefully you'll like it. Looking back at last week's results, as you can see here, it was an okay week. Wasn't great. I think we made some slight losses here, but thankfully we covered it in the great results in all the other leagues that we got. Like 8 out of 10, I think 7 out of 10, 9 out of 10 in other leagues as well. So I'm very happy with last week's result. Overall, we made a nice profit. This week with the Dutch League, hopefully better than last. But before I move on, let me tell you about some cool new stuff that we're moving towards. We're going to offer a lot more as well. So right now, I guess if you have to put a name on us, you'd probably call us something like a prediction service, right? We give you these scores, the scores we predict for the matches, and that's kind of it. What we're going to be doing for the next couple of weeks, we're going to move to more of a betting service. So we will be providing you with a lot more bets. And actually, I'm just going to skip to the next page just to give you a bit of an idea. Down at the bottom, you'll see in grey, the stuff that we want to be offering, right? So handicap betting, both teams to score, to win to nil, double chance, draw no bet, over under goal markets, team goals in match, match shots on target, clean sheets, that kind of stuff, right? And probably even a lot more than that as well. And we also want to bring it to you a bit different because as much as we appreciate your time spent here, and we'd love you to do so, we also know that the more content we put out, the more videos we put out, the longer the videos get, the more time it costs you. And we kind of want to save you that time as well. So we will be launching, hopefully in like about 2 weeks' time, an email subscription service where you can subscribe to get the email. And we have one email, like no spam. We're not a fan of that. So just one email a week. You'll get it at the start of the week, probably Monday or a Tuesday. Kind of depends on the football schedule, of course. And you'll get it one email for all the leagues and all the bets. You'll have everything in one place so that you can just simply place all the bets and follow us along without actually having to watch all of the videos if you like to. Obviously, if you want to watch the videos, they'll still be here as well. And also then, besides having the weekly bets in the email, we will also have a website up with all history of all of our bets, right? So you can basically just see the whole overview of every single bet that we've ever placed, if it was like a profitable one or a loss, and then you can see our total what you want to call a bankroll, I guess, and how that grows over time. So you can just double check everything we're doing, and hopefully gives a bit more confidence that way as well. So a lot of cool stuff coming. Hope you're excited about it. And of course, look, if you like the content we're providing, please like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all these cool changes and stuff that's coming down the road as well. So that being said, let's dive into the predictions for this week for the Dutch Eredivisie. Okay, as you've seen now on the screen for the last couple of seconds anyway, our first prediction is going to be for Twente versus Zwolle. We're predicting a 2-1 win for Twente. That was also the last match that they played, was also a 2-1. So Twente probably looks a stronger team here, and they should win here today. When it comes to placing our bets, we are not betting for the exact score because we're not getting the value we'd like to see, but we are betting for Twente to win. So moving on to the next one. Groningen versus VVV-Venlo. Right here, Venlo won the last match, but we are actually expecting this to be a draw. We're going for a 1-1 draw. Once again, the bookies are not giving us the value we like. So what I mean by that, for the people that are new to the channel, is that it doesn't mean that it's a bad bet. It just means that the bookies probably expect the same thing we do. So because it's quite risky to place like an exact score bet, we want to see a certain return. And if the bookies are not giving us that, say, that reward for the risk that we're taking, then we just don't want to place the bet. So we're not placing that one, but we are placing the draw. Okay, next one up. Ajax versus Fortuna. We are expecting a 3-0 win here for Ajax. They won the last 3 times they played against each other, and actually it was increasing the whole time for 2-0, 4-0, 5-0, but we do think that this one's going to be a step down to 3-0 this time. All right. Next one up is Willem II versus Vitesse. We are predicting this to be a 2-1 win for Vitesse. The last time they won 2-0, so it's quite a similar enough score. We do expect Willem II to score though this time. When it comes to the bets, we are placing the bet for Vitesse to win, but not for the exact score. Alright, next one up. Heracles versus Utrecht. We are predicting Utrecht to win this one. They won the last 3 times. As you can see below, it was a 3-1, a 5-1 and a 3-1. This time we're expecting a 2-1, however. And yeah, once again, not seeing the value for the exact score, but we are seeing it for the win for Utrecht. So Utrecht to win. Next one up, Emma versus Feyenoord. We're predicting a 3-1 win here for Feyenoord. Quite similar to the last one that was 3-0, so that same kind of area, I guess. But we are predicting Emma to score. Kind of same thing applies here. We're only placing the bet here for Feyenoord to win. Next one up, Sparta versus Heerenveen. We are predicting, actually looking at the history, you can see the last 2 matches ended in a 2-1 for Heerenveen, and we're expecting exactly the same thing to happen here today. So it's going to be a 2-1 for Heerenveen, and we're also betting only on Heerenveen to win. Alright, PSV versus ADO Den Haag. We're predicting a 3-1. As you can see in the history, it's already been a 3-1 2 out of the last 3 times. The last one was a 3-0. I think we're going back to 3-1 here. But yeah, we'll see. A lot of goals, exciting match. But yeah, so when it comes to the bets, we are only placing the bet for PSV to win. AZ versus RKC Waalwijk. 3-1 here again, this time for AZ. They won the last 2 matches and they should do so here too. But once again, when it comes to the expected value, we're not getting it from the bookie. So yeah, actually that's another thing that should change as well next week. We are changing a lot of stuff within our formulas that are doing the calculating as well. They're getting more and more accurate, which is really great to see. That also means that we'll be able to take more risk, I guess, because our hit rate will be higher. So you should see more and more actual exact score bets as well moving forward from like when we go live in a week or 2. For this one, it's just the win for AZ. That was it for this week. Once again, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the video, or like the video, subscribe to the channel, of course. And that way, you'll really be helping us out, and we can spread the word out to everyone else. But also, you'll stay up to date with all the changes, and yeah, specifically now, I guess, with a lot of changes that are happening. So, thanks, guys, and enjoy the weekend.